Maths is the backbone of many industries and an essential skill as an adult. But it's also a subject that's often the focus of debate in South Africa, which has seen a sharp decline in maths pass rates. But a local digital publisher has come to the rescue with an app that's hoping to make maths fun for learners, and hopefully it'll stick.
Mathematics, that marvelous subject that has a particular way of messing with your head. It can be totally overwhelming, but there's no getting away from it. And now, there's a new way of getting on top of it. Classrooms are getting a much-needed digital makeover. They're even beginning to rename classrooms as design labs. There'll be more and more classrooms lined with PCs, kids using tablets as textbooks and workbooks. This here is called Tabtor. That's short for Tablet Tutor, and it's going to be crucial in helping the kids in school today get the best education in mathematics. Tabtor Maths, developed in association with VIA Africa, is an interactive math learning platform that will combine e-learning with added support of a teacher and tutor, expected to engage kids in a fun manner to help them come to terms with and complete math equations.
Children need 21st century skills, and one of the key ones is how do you work with data. And so if you start getting kids to work on tablets, on computers, it means that when they go into the workforce, it becomes a whole lot easier. Secondly, and probably for educationists what's most important, is that it provides opportunities that a standard teacher in front of a classroom doesn't allow. So you get the opportunity of reaching out to many more children at one time. You get the opportunity of more individualized learning whilst you're still doing mass learning, which I think is quite important. And then thirdly, I think it also allows for engagement for kids. You know, the world is about moving images, excitement, video, data, and to give them that opportunity to learn in a way that they are comfortable with is quite important.
Tabtor has capturing capabilities that will keep track of how much time students spend on problems. The tablet will also make records of whether the learner has used any features, such as the tutorial videos, and how they came to the concluded answer. Once the learner has completed a worksheet, employed tutors will evaluate it. These teachers and tutors will be able to review every element of the work done, pointing out errors and gaining understanding on what the learner was thinking. The Tabtor helps students get individual attention when it comes to their performance, and the tutors can create tailored lesson plans for the student.
So what you're able to do is do your maths teaching using that as, instead of using a textbook for the examples, you're able to use the system. So the teacher would teach factorization, assign all of the learners the factorization worksheets, assess how they're doing, spot there, well, hold on a second, this child can't factorize because they can't divide accurately. Let's fix up the division problem that they've got, which is a grade 2 level problem, sort that out. Suddenly they can do factorization more easily and then move on. So that will allow for whole schools to be able to implement Tabtor. The advantage in terms of the scarce resources in terms of maths teachers is that you don't need a maths teacher for one classroom. You could actually probably get away with one maths teacher for 4 or 5 classes of children.
Of course, there are great apps available in your app store that cater to needs of maths, such as Maths Skill Builders, an app available on the Apple Store that caters to the South African curriculum for ages 4 to 8. Already rolled out in rural Limpopo, Mpumalanga and the Free State, and besides being cooler than the use of ordinary pen and paper, the results have shown a favourable increase in math grades. Parents are able to download Tabtor Maths for Android and in Apple's App Store. Who knows, your kid could be the next Einstein in the making.